Hey, Pete here. Good to see you again. I had a client come in and see me and he wanted to know about pitching to some of his clients because he's got to do a pitch in a couple of weeks. And he wanted some advice on what should he be looking to do to actually try and win this business. So I said to him, hey, first thing is, what is the outcome that the client wants? And he said to me, he sent me a brief. And I said, yeah, you've probably got the brief in there, but what does the client really want? And he wasn't too sure. I said, so ring him, find out what your client wants from the brief, from the pitch. Get into the emotional connection, find out the one or two things, because when you pitch then, you're going to be pitching to the emotion that your client wants, and it's going to put you one or two steps ahead of your competition. Then do your get ready for the presentation, do your homework, and prepare a really good pitch. Prior to going in there on the day, all right, make sure that you do your affirmations. Just tell yourself how good you are, how good the presentation's going to be, and do your breathing exercises. Then when you go in there, be yourself. It's really importantly that the client sees you who you are, not this rigid person who is able to present really like this. They actually see you as the person. They see you smile. They see that you can actually fidget around a little bit. When you're doing your pitch, all right, connect with the client. Do lots of smiling. All right, mirror what the client is doing as well. That's one of the best things that you can do. And when you're doing your pitch, tell stories. It's really important because people love listening to stories, and it would be something about how you'd work with a client and they had this really particular problem and you helped them to do that, to fix it by doing this. Or you were working with a client and they were a really good client, and as a result of what you put into the company, you're able to help them achieve this. And this is what you can absolutely achieve with your current client that you're pitching to. So stories is really important. And another thing that's important is pregnant pauses. That's right, that quietness. So that when you've made a really profound statement, like you've said that the benefit of working with us and what we're going to bring to your company is, have that pregnant pause just to let it sink in with your client. And quite often you'll see him or her going, just a little subtle like that, and you're like, good, then you can move on. So really importantly, once you've finished your presentation, is to relax and be yourself, ask if there's any questions or follow-up they need, and thank them very much for their time. So when you're doing your pitch, remember, be yourself. All right. Before you go in there, do your affirmations and do your breathing exercises. Tell stories, really, really important to tell stories. And during it, all right, pregnant pauses. Then at the end, ask them for the sale even. Ask them if there's any questions, then ask them for the sale if it's like that. Just a thought on pitches. If you want to know more, please give us a call or come and talk with me. Would love to talk with you about making pitches. And if you've got a pitch coming up, all the best. Good luck with it.